हेलो। हाँ जी दोस्तों, क्या हाल चाल है। वेलकम टू माय न्यू स्ट्रीम। तो अज आप एक डिफरेंट गेम खेल रहे हैं। अज आप खेल रहे हैं LANoire। ठीक है, इस गेम के आप है एक पुलिस वाले है ना। तो अज आप डिटेक्टिविटी करनी है। ठीक है, केस को सॉल्व करा अज आप वावा सारे। ठीक है, तो मैं सोचा चलो एक डिफरेंट गेम ट्राई करते हैं। ठीक है, तो होप सब मज़ा आऊगा वेखन च। ठीक है, आप कली कली चीज़ नोटिस करके आप केस सॉल्व करना, जो भी मर्डर केस होंगे। तो जो भी परसन नया लाइक सबसक्राइब जरूर करके जाओ। ठीक है, 1000 सबसक्राइब का अपना गोल है, थोड़ा सब पहले ही पता है। ठीक है ना, तो जिन्ना जल्दी हो सकता प्लीज़ गोल पूरा करो अपना। ठीक है, तो जो थोड़ा होर नवी तो नवियाँ गेम्स आउणगियां। ठीक है, पुरानियां नवियाँ हर तरह की खेडांगे। तो अज आप ट्राई कर रहे हैं LANoire। तो ये गेम रॉकस्टार की गेम है, सबनों पता ही है। हो सकता पहला तुसीं सब ने खेडी होवे, पर मैं कदे नहीं खेडी। तो अज आप देखते हैं की सीन है इहदे विच। केस को सॉल्व करते हैं, की सीना स्टार्ट करते हैं। जो भी लोग बाद च देखना वो भी लाइक सब्सक्राइब जरूर करके जाओ। ठीक है ना।
A city on the verge of greatness.
लो सर, रॉकस्टार प्रेजेंट।
Based not on the man, but on the
90s दी टाइम दी गेम है ना, बड़ी घैंट है। तो अज आप डिटेक्टिव बनांगे। अपन कली कली चीज़ का ध्यान रखना पऊगा, फिर ही केस सॉल्व होगा। कोई चीज़ आप मिस नहीं करनी।
Every man can own his own home and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors.
ओके, आई थिंक ये अपना करैक्टर है ना।
A city where a man's home is his castle, a quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet.
अच्छा, शूटिंग चल रही है उस टाइम।
A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world.
कॉपीराइट का पक्का इशू आएगा इस सॉन्ग पे जो स्टार्टिंग में चल रहा है।
That will stretch as far as the eye can see.
बंद नहीं होगा ना ये म्यूजिक, करके देखूं। अभी तो चलो खैर आ गया होगा। यार म्यूजिक का भी बड़ा इशू रहता है, नहीं बंद ही नहीं हुआ। चलो कोई बात नहीं, अभी तो गेम स्टार्ट हो गई है। जल्दी से लाइक सब्सक्राइब करें प्लीज, जितना जल्दी हो सकता है गोल पूरा करना है।
You deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team.
अगर साउंड ज़्यादा लगे तो बता देना, ठीक है ना। साउंड कम कर देंगे गेम
You
का।
never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad,
तो
or
पहले
whether it's
कम
your
किया हुआ
partner,
मैंने।
or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGPL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective and ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
ओके सर, क्राइम सीन पे जाना है। इन्वेस्टिगेशन क्राइम
They
सीन
don't
पे
request
पहुंचे।
uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of
Oh.
sunshine himself.
ओके सर, क्राइम सीन पे आ गए हैं हम। 10:10 PM हो चुके हैं रात
Floyd
के।
Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys.
ओके
The dead guy's a
सर,
low
अभी
life.
चेकिंग करते
I'm not
हैं
expecting
क्राइम
any
सीन की।
miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
चलो सर, चलते हैं।
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions. You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done. All right,
रेसिंग
have
एरिया,
it your
नो
way.
पार्किंग।
We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
ओके, सी से फ्रंट कैमरा ओपन होगा। ओके सर, सारी चीज़ों का ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा भी कहाँ पे क्या चीज़ हुई है। म्यूजिक विल
at
फेड
this
डाउन टू
jump.
इंडिकेट दैट ऑल क्लूज एट लोकेशन। ओके, म्यूजिक के ओके, यहाँ पे म्यूजिक का मतलब यहाँ कोई ना कोई क्लू है। ओ ये रहा कुछ है।
It's not my job to pick through other people's tracks.
ओके, दारू की बोतल।
Junk.
मतलब हमें अकेले अकेले पूरे पूरे म्यूजिक का भी ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा है भी क्या
come
सीन
take
है
a
या
look at
कुछ
this.
है ना। ओके सर, एक और दारू की बोतल है।
What have you got, Phelps?
Incidental.
ओके सर, ये दारू की बोतल का सीन है। Drink say the mind is the final frontier.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon.
Sheldon.
I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
We're never going to find it. It's a waste of time.
ओके, तो न्यूज़पेपर है ना कलेक्ट करने आ। कोई सबूत छड़ना नहीं आपां, सभी प्रूफ देखने पड़ेंगे ना भी कौन से सीन पर क्या हुआ है। कुछ मिसिंग हुआ तो पता नहीं चलेगा कुछ। हाँ देखा, ऐसे म्यूजिक चलेगा तो पता लगेगा।
Nothing significant.
इस पे कुछ नहीं है, चलो इसको छोड़ देते हैं। चलो आगे। हाँ ये उसी क्लू के बारे में बोल रहा, नहीं यहाँ भी कुछ है। अरे नहीं नहीं, उसी ब्रश का ही है। चलो इसको छोड़, आगे चलते हैं। यहाँ पे ब्लड है, ओके।
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
ओके ये हमारी नोटबुक है। ओके ओके ठीक है। ये तो पीपल आ गए है ना। ओके ओके इनके नाम है ना जो, ठीक है ठीक है। क्लू ओके, अभी तक तो ब्लड के निशान ही मिले हैं ना हमें। लोकेशन ये तो यही लोकेशन है ना। इन्वेस्टिगेट क्राइम सीन, चलो ये तो वो चीज़ है ना। चलो इसको छोड़ो, अभी ये बाद में देखते हैं। अभी और सीन देखते हैं क्या है। ओह ओके रिवॉल्वर मिला, ठीक है। ये मैं मिस हो जाता।
There's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
ओके
All right, don't hurt yourself.
अभी रास्ता ढूंढना पड़ेगा ऊपर जाने के लिए। हाँ इस साइड ही होगा कोई ना कोई रास्ता। अरे यार दारू की बोतलें कितनी है यहाँ पे।
So we need to find a way up.
यहाँ पे कुछ और भी है। अरे दारू की बोतल ही है क्या? इसमें तो कुछ है नहीं है।
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
ड्रॉ, अच्छा ड्रेन पाइप यहाँ से चढ़ जाएगा ना। ओके ठीक है, ऊपर जाने का रास्ता तो मिल गया। अभी हमें वो पिस्टल चाहिए ना। अच्छा ठीक है, उस पे उसकी रोशनी पड़ी, ठीक है।
Smith and Wesson, serial
Smith and Wesson.
S71893. Two rounds fired.
ओके 2 डाउन फाउंड, और हमें इसका मॉडल नेम मिल गया है ना। और जिस आई थिंक जिस शॉप से ली हुई है और जिसने खरीदी है ना, उसका नाम इस पे मिला। चलो इन्वेस्टिगेशन, म्यूजिक स्टॉप एंड ऑल क्लूज आर डिस्कवर्ड। ओके अभी क्लू कुछ और मिला होगा ना। ओके ये चीज़ मिल गई, हाँ ओके ठीक है। ये लोकेशन आ गई, ये क्लू आ गए, और ये वो आ गया ना। ओके ओके ठीक है। चलो इसको छोड़ो, अभी आगे चलते हैं। डायरी पे इसका सभी कुछ आ गया ना। अभी कुछ और अगर मगर ढूंढ ले, अगर कुछ हो तो। नहीं और कुछ तो नहीं दिख रहा मुझे।
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
यूज नोटबुक टू सेट योर नेक्स्ट डेस्टिनेशन। ओके लोकेशन देखते हैं अभी किस लोकेशन पे जाना है। गन स्टोर पे जाना है। ओके सर, नेक्स्ट डेस्टिनेशन। ओके सर ठीक है
Are
चलो।
you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging.
फिर भी देखते चलते हैं ना, आगे कुछ ना कुछ और क्लू मिले तो। ये बोतल का तो कोई सीन है नहीं है ना,
Rather round up drunks
ये तो
than help
पहले
old
भी
ladies
मिल रही
across the
थी।
road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
ये तो पहले ही कर चुके हैं ना। निगेटिव ऑब्जेक्ट ये तो कर चुके हैं ना। ये ब्लड का तो पहले ही हो चुका है। चलो इसको छोड़ो, अभी लोकेशन जो डिसाइड किया उस पर चलते हैं। कुछ ना कुछ तो और मिलेगा। यहाँ पे कुछ है? अरे नहीं, और कुछ नहीं है। इसके ऊपर चलूं? अरे कुछ पता नहीं ना क्या उसी चीज़ पे क्या चीज़ मिल जाए। कोई चीज़ आता हूँ सर, वेट करो अभी थोड़ा, मैं कुछ और ढूंढ लूँ यहाँ पे कुछ मिले। अगर कोई पता नहीं ना होता, भी कोई ना कोई क्लू आगे पीछे मिल जाए। नहीं, यहाँ से कुछ नहीं है, जाना पड़ेगा। चलो ये तो मैंने देख लिया था ना। ये तो बॉटल्स वगैरह पड़ी है यहाँ पे। यहाँ बॉटल्स का तो कोई काम है नहीं ना। कोई और क्लू वगैरह तो नहीं है। चलो एक बार तो हमें नेक्स्ट हमारी डेस्टिनेशन है गन स्टोर पे जाना है, और वहाँ पे हमें देखना पड़ेगा कुछ ना कुछ। ये गन किसने खरीदी और क्या सीन है ना।
Wake up, Cole.
चलो चलो सर, चलते हैं सर। आप तो गुस्सा ही कर देते हो। चलो अभी नेक्स्ट टारगेट है हमारा, गन स्टोर पे जाना है। ओ देख के सर, फाइन होगा। इस साइड ही जाना है क्या? इसका मैप कैसे देख सकते हैं? ओके ये रहा। अभी मैं हूँ यहाँ पे है ना, तो मुझे जाना है यहाँ पे। ओके इस साइड से नहीं, बैक साइड से चलते हैं। एफ से क्या हुआ?
The next right.
ओके ओके, ये हमें बता देता है। ठीक है ठीक है, ये भी अच्छी चीज़ है।
You need to take the next left.
ओके सर, अभी नेक्स्ट लेफ्ट लेंगे। एरियो
Take the next left.
इसको ऐसे बोल बोल पागल कर दूंगा। ओके सर, पहुंचने वाले हैं अभी नेक्स्ट लोकेशन पे। ओ बच के। ओके सर, अभी गन स्टोर पे हम आगे हैं। ओके अभी देखते हैं हमें यहाँ से कौन सा क्लू मिलता है ना, किसकी गन है या क्या सीन है।
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order.
ओके ये
Here's my
स्पेशल
Smith
ऑर्डर
&
पे
Wesson order
बनती है।
book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
अभी इसका ऑनर ढूंढना पड़ेगा। अरे नहीं,
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder,
अरे नहीं
203
नहीं
South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
एक मिनट तो पहले डायरी चेक करूँ मैं क्या सीन है। ट्रिपल कंसोल लेजर फर्स्ट नेम सरनेम है। अरे क्या था सरनेम उसका? गन का सीरियल नंबर शो ही नहीं करता यहाँ पे। किस अच्छा अच्छा ओके, गन पे क्लिक करना पड़ेगा आई थिंक, फिर शो करेगा। हाँ ये रहा ना। F893 ओके, अभी उस पे देखना पड़ेगा ना। एट नाइन थ्री पारा अरे क्लिक को या साउथ। ओके ओके, आई थिंक ये पहले ही सिलेक्ट हो गया ना मेरा, मैंने कर लिया था सच। हाँ यही है ना, इसकी डेस्टिनेशन सेट करते हैं। ओके हाँ साउथ, हाँ इसी पे जाना था। ओके ठीक है, डन है। चलो ठीक है, हमें लोकेशन तो मिल गई। अभी वहाँ पे लोकेशन पे चलते हैं।
Let's see if he's at home.
ओके
Owning the
ओके
gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den.
Next right.
Take the next left.
अभी देखते हैं
That
उस
wasn't so
अपार्टमेंट
hard,
पे
was
क्या
it?
मिलता
Just
है
because
ना।
we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One of a kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Stay on this road.
Most of
ओके
them
सर
aren't.
ओके।
That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
अभी देखते हैं अपार्टमेंट में क्या मिलता
Straight
है।
on. Go straight through.
बड़ी दूर है अपार्टमेंट। आगे आगे ओके, अपार्टमेंट पे आगे। ओके सर। गोल्ड हैंडल डोर अलाउड टू एंटर। ओके सर, स्टार्टिंग पे क्लू मिल गया।
Schroeder, apartment 2.
ओके अपन नंबर 2 पे जाना है। ओके सर चलते हैं। हाँ, यहाँ पे ही कोई क्लू है? अच्छा वही सेम ही क्लू है। ओके सर, चलो अभी नंबर 2 के कमरे में जाना है हमें। वहाँ पे कुछ ना कुछ क्लू मिलेगा हमें। ये नंबर 3 है, ये रहा नंबर 2 है ना। हेलो सर,
What do
पुलिस
you
आई
guys
है।
want? I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your
With your
gun.
gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
अब इसको गन मिलेगी नहीं।
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him,
No
Ralph.
way. You're not taking me down for this.
ओ तेरी।
You ready, tough guy?
ओए तेरी। अरे मार भाई, क्या करना चाहता है? तेरी हो।
You started.
हेडबट। अभी भी उठेगा। ये ले, पुलिस से पंगा नहीं बेटे।
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught
अभी
me off guard.
फोन किसका आ रहा है? एक मिनट
Keep an eye
यार,
on
वेट
Ralph.
करना।
I'm gonna take a look around.
पॉज करूं? हाँ जी दोस्तों सॉरी थोड़ा काम आ गया सीगा कंटिन्यू कर दे आप आगो गेम इन्वेस्टिगेशन म्यूजिक प्ले व्हेन यू एंटर अ क्राइम सर्च लोकेशन टोटली डिस्कवर क्लू ओके अभी क्लू देखने में और क्लू मिलेंगे
What are we waiting for?
सर वेट करे अभी क्लू देखते हैं और हाँ अभी क्लू देखे आसे पासे
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
इससे कुछ पता चला सीक्रेट से नो इसको रखो कोई और साइड कुछ देखते हैं छोड़ो इसको अभी घंटी तो बजी मैगजीन है ये तो कोई
Don't think this is anything.
छोड़ दे भाई मैगजीन से तो कुछ नहीं मिलेगा कुछ एप्पल
Probably nothing.
रख दो सभी चीजें चेक करनी पड़ेंगी अभी कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा ओके
Not sure this means much.
ये तो दारू की बोतल है इससे क्या होगा हाँ अरे नहीं मैगजीन ही है ये भी यहाँ से तो कुछ मिला नहीं है यहाँ से कुछ है देखूं आई थिंक ये तो कोई नंबर वगैरह या कोऑर्डिनेट्स हैं या कुछ है
List of names and a series of numbers.
ओके
Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
यस यहाँ पे जिसका मर्डर हुआ है
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
इन्वेस्टिगेशन होगी अभी इस पे लाइक सब्सक्राइब प्लीज करना गाइस जो भी पर्सन आए नया ठीक है बाद में भी देखे प्लीज जल्दी जल्दी लाइक सब्सक्राइब करो 1000 सब्सक्राइबर का गोल अपना फटाफट कर दो
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Armed and dangerous.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest
अरे
cop
वो
like a
केस सोलो
thirsty
हो गया
man
क्या
needed
उसका
water.
क्या आगे क्या उसका सीन
You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
Okay, नई location.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Subdue robbery suspect. Okay, कोई चोरी चोरी है, ये भी उस पे जाना है. चलो चलते हैं.
You should take the next right.
कहाँ पे चोरी हुई है अभी ये देखना पड़ेगा. ओके. ओ गोलियां चल रही है भाई. ओके. बंदे उड़ाने हैं ना. आगे कैसे जाऊं भाई. चल ये रह गया.
Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow.
बंदा देख नहीं ना रहा मुझे.
Your move, sir. Come get me.
Why is nobody coming? That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
All clear. Okay, गोलियां भी लगी मेरे.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
it's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back.
अरे भाई अच्छी है यार, गेम ही बड़ी अच्छी बना रखी है अभी. सब कुछ है इसमें. इन्वेस्टिगेशन है, फायरिंग है, एक्शन है, और क्या चाहिए.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves. Watch it! He's hiding in the
रुक भाई रुक. Pressure mark to the map with the red blip. Okay, ये तो पता है मुझे.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
पकड़ उसको पकड़.
Stop now or I will
Okay sir. जाने तो नहीं मैं तुझे दूंगा.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
अरे भाई तू उससे स्लो है, भाग. चेस
Give it up,
सीन है।
Wendell. Stay the hell away from me.
ओ तेरी
You've got to be kidding. You fucking asked for it.
चल भाई चल, पुलिस वाला को इतना स्लो क्यों है तू भाई?
I've done my time.
पिटे
You assholes already
बड़ा
screwed me.
स्लो है रो।
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
ओ तेरी क्लोज लाइन।
We've got the place to
फाइट
ourselves.
फाइट 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 सर फाइट। ओए ओए
Come on then, pretty boy.
It's over, Bowers!
तेरी तेरी
You persistent little shitter. Oh.
अभी भी उठेगा। वेरी गुड।
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole
पकड़ा गया
officer's
भाई।
feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Buyer beware.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD,
Okay,
could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Search crime scene, nude location, none, brush, bus shoes. ये तो यही है.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
इसके हाथ पे तो कुछ नहीं है. क्या कर रहा है ये बंदा? ओके बैंक ऑफ आर्केडिया, गैलेटा इसका नाम है, अपार्टमेंट है इसका साउथ ब्रॉडवे, पियर्स एलिंग रिटेल होटल इन्ना, ठीक है, पेमेंट मेड, ओके, पी मार्टिन ज़्यादा बंदा दिया हुआ, टिकट नंबर ये है।
Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
ओके, इसकी डायरी से आ गया ना नाम सब कुछ। एंड तेरा कुछ नहीं है गांधे। इतो मैंने कुछ नहीं मिला है ना। ये तो बॉडी नु फिर करूँगा ना। अभी तक तो इतो अपन कुछ नहीं मिला, बस वही एक कार्ड मिला ना, बस वो ठीक है। ओके,
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
32।
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
यार ये तो बॉडी के पास फिर चला जाता है। बॉडी से तो हमें और कुछ है नहीं, है ना। You provide new lead and evidence for interview.
People have anything better to do?
अच्छा ओके, और चाहिए कुछ ना कुछ। यहाँ से कुछ है नहीं। हैंड पे इसके कुछ है नहीं है। और यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है, और यहाँ पे तो ये वो डायरी मिली है ना। इस पे तो कुछ है नहीं खास। इस पे तो वो नंबर मिला है बस। ओके, ये तो पहले एक क्लू की तरह मिल चुका है। और इसकी बॉडी पे कुछ है नहीं। और कुछ है नहीं, है ना। चलो इसको छोड़ते हैं अभी। हाँ, अभी क्लू पे देखते हैं। शूटिंग, फैटल साइड वॉक, शूटिंग इंसिडेंट 1, मेल विक्टिम। ओके, और लेवे वाउचर। ओके, ये वाउचर मिला है हमें, ठीक है। और ये शेल है, 5 शेल मिले। ओके ओके ठीक है। लोकेशन मिली है कोई? हाँ, इसकी डेस्टिनेशन सेट करते हैं ना, फिर ही अंदर जाया जाएगा, ऐसे जाया नहीं जाएगा। जी जी सर, मैम हेल्प चाहिए आपकी।
Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss.
Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta.
हाँ?
Clovis
Everett
Galleta.
Gage। आई थिंक जो उसके पास था उसमें तो नेम कुछ और था ना। गैलेटा ब्राउन, ठीक है। आइज हेयर ब्राउन। I wish not
You think you
counter.
can tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
झूठ नहीं लगता ये बोली नहीं, जिवें ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ सोच सोच के जे बोली दे। डाउट करें इस पे।
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. Do you want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
ਇਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਲੂ ਲਿਆਣੇ ਪੈਣੇ ਆ ਹੋਰ, ਜਿੰਨਾ ਚਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਝੂਠ ਬੋਲੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ ਹਨਾ। एवरेज गेज, ये बंदा जो मर चुका है ना, ये इसकी वे आई रिटर्न अकाउंट। अभी मैं प्रूफ कहाँ से लेके आऊँ, या तो मुझे ढूंढना पड़ेगा। ये तो लोकेशन है, ये तो डन हो गया ना। आई थिंक देखना पड़ेगा आस पास से कुछ ना कुछ होगा।
Don't think this is any use to us.
No, all objects were into investigation. इसके आसपास तो कुछ है नहीं, मैंने देख लिया सभी। इसका तो कुछ है ही नहीं है सीन, ये तो मैंने चेक कर लिया। सर्चिंग एरिया, अच्छा क्राइम सीन के आस के पास एरिया सर्च करूं। इसके आसपास क्या मिल सकता है? ओके ओके, रिवॉल्वर मिला है।
FN Browning. Serial number.
FN Browning handgun.
Might need to run it by a gun store.
ओके, अभी इस गन स्टोर पे पता करके आना पड़ेगा क्या सीन है।
Murder weapon?
But no murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
ओके ओके, अभी गन स्टोर पे चलते हैं ना। आई थिंक वहाँ से कुछ ना कुछ सीरियल नंबर का अकॉर्डिंग पता चलेगा। अरे डेस्टिनेशन सेट कर लें। ये कैसे कर दिया मैंने केस फेल। अरे गन मिलेगी कि नहीं दोबारा चेक करना पड़ेगा। वेरी गुड, बड़ा अच्छा काम किया मैंने गाड़ी ठोक के। हाँ ओके ओके, लोकेशन तो मिली हुई है, दोबारा डेस्टिनेशन सेट करते हैं। अच्छा, रूल भी टूटते हैं ना, पंगा पड़ जाता है इसमें। इसमें ठोक दी मैंने गाड़ी। वेरी गुड सर, अच्छा चल रहा है सब कुछ।
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
Go left just now.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
Straight on here.
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manners.
अभी ठोक दी थी फिर मैंने। यार पुलिस वाले को ये चीज की शूट होनी चाहिए ना, भी जैसे जी चाहे गाड़ी चलाओ। ये तो
God damn it, Cole!
फाइन बाद में दे देंगे हम, पहले अभी लोकेशन पर पहुंचे। ओके सर, ईगल सन गन स्टोर 236। अभी उस घर का पता लगाना पड़ेगा।
What can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it.
Huh?
Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break.
नवा बंदा
Said he
पता
worked
चला
at
जिसने
Hartfield
खरीदी।
jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
ओके, मर्डर वेपन सर्वाइव्ड। अभी 2 क्लू मिले हैं, अभी देखते हैं उसका क्या सीन है। अभी इसकी लोकेशन पर चलें। चलो सर।
Go straight over the intersection.
पास में ही है। हार्टफील्ड ज्वेलरी स्टोर, ओके। यहाँ का मालिक क्या ही है ना, आई थिंक जिसने खरीदी वो। जरूर सर, अभी करते हैं क्वेश्चन
Officer Cole
आपसे।
Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch!
ओए,
Go,
वो
Cole,
वही
go!
थी। अरे भाग, मुझे लगा ही था वही है। चोरी करके भागा, चोरी करके मर्डर करके शायद। पकड़ूंगा अभी इसको, रुक मैं।
Kalu, get back here!
रुक जा भाई, रुक जा।
This is a tasty
शिट यार। अरे इंजर नहीं करना था और क्या करना था, उसको टपकाना था क्या? अरे भाई।
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
और क्या उसको वार्निंग देनी है
Mr.
क्या?
Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz
गोली
him
नहीं
for you.
मारनी थी तो।
Son of a
What do you
bitch!
think?
मुझे पहले ही लगा था। अभी उसको, मुझे फिर गन की ऑप्शन क्यों दी अगर उसको मारना ही नहीं था? मैंने ठोक दिया था उसको।
Kalu, get back here! If you get him, give him one for me. Call these.
Aim your
Too late, Kalu!
See him? I'm out of here.
उसको एम करके, ओ यार साइड हो जा भाई।
Stop or I will shoot!
Edgar
पकड़ा गया ये बंदा।
You're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction.
Investigation करनी पड़ेगी ना.
Motive, opportunity,
सच बुलवाना
hard
पड़ेगा
evidence,
उससे.
and best of all, a confession.
Confession
If you
होगा.
fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
कर लेंगे
Very good.
investigation देखते हैं अभी
The
बात
evidence
करके
is
उससे
overwhelming.
क्या बोलता है वो.
May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance.
Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Jewelry store owner and murder suspect. Okay. Shooting incident.
Let's talk
बारे
about the
पूछते हैं.
shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
एक मिनट नोटबुक देखते हैं. Keep your evidence in your mind. अरे वाउचर. ओके उसने एयरिंग तो ली थी ना इस.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
ये बंदा करवा के मानेगा. अच्छा से दोबारा भेज दिया उसने. ठीक है.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? Think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
फिर गाला देगा वो.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
इससे कन्फेशन करा. मुझे लग तो वैसे ही रहा है. झूठ बोल रहा है यार बंदा.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Toronna testifies to Klaus as Browning pistol serial number 0. ये तो नहीं कीता
Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of
कैसे
yourself.
पकड़ूं समझना पड़ेगा मुझे कोई अच्छा तरीका ढूंढना पड़ेगा इसको पकड़ने ये तो ऐसे ही मुझे बेचता रहेगा इसके पास
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
इसको कैसे पकड़ूं देखना पड़ेगा मत्था मार के इस पे
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I
पंजी
need a
शेमी बारिश
confession!
ने वापस भेज दिया मुझे बोल तो वो झूठ ही रहा है मुझे जिस प्रकार से लग रहा है
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
क्योंकि सानू गन उत्थे फाइंड होई है ना
Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
तो
We're done.
क्या अभी सारी
Unless
ऑप्शन
you
पे
want to keep
क्लिक
making a
करके
schmuck
देख
of
लूं
yourself.
ये तो बोल रहा गन चोरी हो गई है मेरी है ना
Get back in there
गन
and raise
कैसे
some lumps,
मिली वहां
boy!
पे
I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer? Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
बोलता है झूठ ही गया यार मुझे तक लगदा.
Lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
इस पेमेंट की बात कर रहा है ना ये बंदा.
I'm done with
अरे
it.
गलत हो गया
Go
क्वेश्चन.
flap your gum somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
ओ भरावा रुक जा तू
Get back in there and
डिसपॉइंट
raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
मैं सीआईडी च लग गया दस.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood.
इन्वेस्टिगेशन अच्छे से करनी पड़ेगी, नहीं ऐसे नहीं ये पकड़ा जाएगा.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Religious motive की हो सकता है.
You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with it. Go flap your gum somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
गलत है.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I
कैसे
need a
पकड़ूं
confession!
इसको? क्या चीज इसकी है जो है पकड़ने वाली? देखना पड़ेगा, डायरी में देखना पड़ेगा, कोई ना कोई कुछ ना कुछ तो चीज होगी.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting.
Related to girls some bank document.
Do you
उस पे
deny
बैंक
shooting Everett
document भी
Gage?
check किया मैंने
I'm a
पर उससे
businessman.
कुछ नहीं
I
ऐसा.
run a jewelry store.
बैंक डॉक्यूमेंट के अकॉर्डिंग तो कुछ नहीं है, मैंने चेक किया है, उसका कोई मतलब सीन
I
नहीं
don't know
है.
what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
उस पे भी मैंने क्लिक किया, उस पे तो आ ही नहीं रहा ये बैंक वाली बात पे तो. बोल तो
You
ये
deny
झूठ ही
owning a
रहा है.
Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you
Not
worked.
all
Is
are
that so?
lie.
It's amazing what the Nebishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's
Some
change the
doubts.
subject, you going motherfucker. How about
Doubt.
baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr.
ऐसा फिर
Kalu.
ट्रुथ भी
I
हो
guess
सकता
you're
है,
one of
सही भी
them.
बोल
Gage
सकता है.
hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
अभी डाउट करूंगा तो पता नहीं ये सही होगा कि नहीं. अगर ट्रस्ट करता हूँ तो हाँ.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps.
हाँ 7 तारीख गाना दे
It
के
is
डन हो
just,
गया.
Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
अभी
Yes, sir.
थोड़ा थोड़ा
Then let me have a word with the
खेलेंगे
chief
ना
of
तो
police, young Phelps.
समझ आएगी
The department needs heroes.
कैसे
A
सॉल्व करना है या
shining,
क्या
honest
सीन है
face the
ना.
public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
ओके पास हो गए. The driver's seat.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Are they all dressed like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid.
अभी डिटेक्टिव बन गए हैं हम.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
New objective: investigate PE Freight Depot. New clue: abandoned vehicle.
You ran the light on Olympic?
Okay.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this set.
Abandoned vehicle.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask
Vehicle
for any
found
favors.
abandoned containing possible
wasting
crime
time.
scene
Get outta
evidence.
here.
Okay. और क्या मिला है? People कुछ नहीं मिला. Location. Front. Okay, location is here.
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
This guy's kind of throughly.
Mouthpiece for strips off me.
Or you just cracked?
Find क्या करना है?
Phelps, there's a crime happening somewhere. Go find it. I got the jitters again.
Investigation room है. एग्जिट करना है क्या?
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Straight over.
Slow down!
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We get to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home.
Good year on the beat. Now I'm here.
Turn right when you can.
So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No. You were up there all night. Draped.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
You were up there all night. Draped in the flag. Knife between your teeth. Gun at the ready. Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
You'll be taking the next right.
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
अबैंडेड कार मिली अभी कार का देखते हैं क्या सीन है यहाँ पे
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
अभी यहाँ पे चेक करते हैं क्या कांड हुआ है.
It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
चलो सर अभी देखते हैं. Investigate immutable when you enter a crime scene.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen.
Abandoned
The solid
car,
citizen is
of course.
Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right.
Okay.
We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
पूरा सीन देखते हैं की सीन है. चलो.
Nice day for it.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Yeah, right. ब्लड काफी लॉस्ट हुआ है. और यहाँ क्या मिला है? ओके ये बंदा था जिसके नाम पे गाड़ी थी. इंटरव्यू मिसेस ब्लैक. ओके उनकी घरवाली से बात करनी पड़ेगी. वॉलेट मिल गया. मिसेस ब्लैक एक न्यू है ना वो मिल गया. ओके ठीक है ये उसकी घरवाली होगी है ना.
Happier times, I guess.
ओके ठीक है चलो दो चीजें तो पता चली इसके बस और तो कुछ नहीं है ना. और एक है चश्मा. Okay.
Stenzel glasses.
Stenzel
Home
glass.
repaired by the look of it.
ओके ठीक है. हाँ अभी और क्लू देखते हैं कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा यहाँ पे. नहीं अभी टॉक नहीं करेंगे. एक क्लू यहाँ पे बैक साइड भी था. इसको उठा. ये क्या चीज़ है? रिवर साइड लगर हाउस. ओके लिव हॉग. ओके ये भी एक क्लू मिल गया है. चलो इसको भी रख लेते हैं. अभी इसका क्या सीन है? तो नॉर्मल है बस और कुछ है नहीं. कुछ और देखो. ओके ये भी कुछ ना कुछ है, सीक्रेट है।
I doubt it.
ओके कोई चीज़ें है जो नई, जिसकी नई लोड है, फिर भी आस पास से कुछ ना कुछ देख लूँगा और कुछ मिले तो। ओके ये बड़ा ये क्लू है। अच्छा इससे मर्डर हुआ है आई थिंक, है ना?
Brand name might give us
Bloody
something to
bite.
go on.
चलो ऑल क्लू तो मिले नहीं, म्यूजिक स्टॉप हो जाएगा ऑल क्लू पर। कुछ और भी रह गया क्या? ये तो देख ही लिया, इस पे तो कुछ है नहीं। यहाँ से भी सब कुछ देख लिया, दो ही चीजें हैं। कोई ना कोई क्लू मिस हो रहा है। आगे पीछे देख ही आऊं जाके, कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा। नो ये भी चेक हो गया। ये तो मैं देख ही चुका हूँ, ब्लड डैश के अंदर तो। चलो अभी और तो कुछ दिख नहीं रहा, अभी इनसे बात ही करते हैं।
Doc, Detective Phelps, what have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
यहाँ तो कुछ नहीं है और ये तो मैं देख चुका हूँ। ओके इसको छोड़ अभी।
Advice?
Have a word with the witness.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
तो ये अपना विटनेस है ना? Purpose at the scene, knowledge of
You know, my nephew joined the police. He's a little slow, too.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
लग नहीं रहा बंदा झूठ बोल रहा।
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Purpose at the scene.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckon I'd take a shortcut.
You're holding out on me. Spill it.
I'm telling you all I know. I already wasted hours getting involved in this thing.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer.
Then question सही रहे, question गलत गया.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
The question
Somebody's got to
change
inform
state
the wife,
रहेगी.
Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now. We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
एक बार ये घरे चल के पता लग गया कि सी ना की नहीं.
Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. No stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
All units, so 459 has occurred at 6th and Sarah. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
Take the next left. You got something there, though. Doesn't add up.
You need to take the next left.
ਇਹਦੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਤਾਂ ਪਹੁੰਚੀ ਖੜਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਹੈ.
You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
Take the next right.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and
he's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Bukowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day. You don't care who gets in your...
आंटी नापती सी थल्ले एक.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
इसको पता नहीं इसका हस्बैंड टपके गया है.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course,
Okay,
officer.
उतने टाइम तक हम
Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Doesn't look like anything. Don't think this is going to help us.
एक ही हेल्प करूँगा. कोई चीज मिस भी नहीं कर सकते ना.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Trace
Maybe Adrian
address
was a
of.
patron.
Okay, ये जाके देख
I should
लेंगे.
have an address.
Find a phone to call for address. Okay. ये रहा phone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
चलो एक एड्रेस ये भी फाइंड हो गया. वहाँ पे इन्वेस्टिगेशन करेंगे जाके उतने टाइम तक. हाँ यहाँ पे चेक करें क्या क्या चीज़ है.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves.
Oh.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
इसको छोड़ो. चलो 2 न्यूज़पेपर मिल चुके हैं.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we
पाइप
took a look
वर्क एंड
around outside.
प्लम्बिंग डिलीवरी। ओके ये चीज़, हाँ ओके ठीक है। ओके ये इन्होंने खरीदी थी। ओके ठीक है। इंस्टा हीट, फ्लायर, ये इसी का एक टुकड़ा था ना जो वहाँ पे हमें मिला। चलो ये भी चीज़ एक और क्लू मिल गया।
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
चलो एक बार दोस्तों स्ट्रीम एंड कर दें, कल कंटिन्यू करांगे ठीक है। वहाँ बस अगो अभी मिशन काफ़ी लंबा जाएगा ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन, तो मुझे थोड़ा अभी काम है, तो हो सकता है देखते हैं कल की स्ट्रीम में कंटिन्यू कर लेंगे। तो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वाचिंग। जो भी पर्सन नया लाइक सब्सक्राइब प्लीज़ करके जाना ठीक है। टारगेट 1000 सब्सक्राइबर का, जितना जल्दी हो सके करो और बेल आइकन पे क्लिक करना। आगे की स्टोरी फिर कंटिन्यू करेंगे, आपको नोटिफिकेशन मिल जाएगा ठीक है। तो कल कंटिन्यू करते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग, बाय बाय।